Out of all of the ones I failed on, this is the biggest one. I absolutely have not. Hello guys, welcome to today's video where I'm going to have a look back at the goals I set at the beginning of 2023 to see whether I've actually achieved any of them or not. I am not hopeful about that, but let's have a look and see what happened. Okay, so I'm a little bit late to the party with this one, but I'm going to do my goals for 2023. Okay, wow, that is really dark. I'm assuming it was just like a really wintry cold day, but anyway, let's go. So I'm gonna start off with like business. So my plan for this year for YouTube is to upload 52 YouTube videos. So that's one a week. 52 YouTube videos. I didn't achieve that. And simply because there were 3 weeks when I was ill. So I did 49 full videos, but I also had a go at doing YouTube shorts as well, which I hadn't really bothered doing before, and I did a lot of those, which is less than what I did last year and the year before. I actually did in my first year on YouTube 78, and then in my second year 78 as well, which I wasn't expecting because I did Vlogmas in 2021 and I didn't last year, but apparently I did more like posting twice a week last year than I did the year before. I didn't include like short videos in that, that was just full length videos. So 78 videos the year before and 78 videos the year before that in my first year because I did Vlogmas. So I've done a lot less YouTube videos, which I don't think that's the way it's supposed to go really. I should probably be doing more of them, but there has been a lot going on. I actually did around 100 shorts as well. So, and that was not just breaking up big videos into smaller ones, that was actually doing different things. So I've managed to do quite a lot there. Then got 3 TikToks per week, which is 156 per year. I've had a cough now for like 3 weeks. I didn't do three TikToks per week. When I set these goals, TikTok was going really, really well for me. It was really, really growing. And it suddenly just like dropped off. And I was getting videos with like 300, 400, 500,000 views, and it suddenly dropped off to like 1,000. So I gave up with TikTok. I still added some like YouTube shorts and some Instagram reels onto TikTok, but I didn't really focus on it. I definitely didn't do 3 a week, 150 odd a year. I couldn't be bothered to count up how many I did, but definitely did not do that many. And then I've got 2 reels per week. So a lot of TikToks can be repurposed as reels, but not all of the TikToks can be repurposed as reels. So I've just got 2 in that. So I'm pretty sure I did do 2 Instagram reels, or the equivalent of 2 Instagram reels a week. Again, I'm not counting them up because it's just have to scroll through all of it. But Instagram again went through a stage of like, it was really, really slow and nothing was happening. And then round about August, it suddenly picked up massively. And I focused a lot more. I focused back in sort of like spring and summer on shorts. I focused then more on Instagram because there was like quite a nice bit of growth happening there. So I wanted to like capitalize on that. So I think I probably did that. I did a few posts as well, but I am active on stories pretty much every day on Instagram. Just normal everyday life on there. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, come and have a look on there because sometimes we're quite funny. Mainly Baby Bell though, not me. I'm actually hoping to do 4 TikToks and 3 reels a week, but we'll see what happens then. 4 TikToks and 3 reels a week. It's funny how like stuff changes from the beginning of the year. Like that definitely didn't happen. These are the goals. If I can like do better than that, then I'll be happy. I've then got add 12 new products to Etsy, so my Etsy shop. So that's 1 product a week. I think that one's going to be the most challenging one, just because. My boots. Yeah, Baby Bell on her bike. I think that's going to be the most challenging one, just because I don't really sell anything on Etsy. So I've been doing that for just over a year, and I've made like maybe 12 sales. So that is actually the one that I've smashed. I said I wanted to do 12. I've actually done 18 new products on Etsy. A few of them are like Christmas themed. This is one of them actually. So this is my hot chocolate mug. Nice little plug there. I still don't sell a huge amount. I do not have enough time to devote to growing everything, which is why I pulled back a bit on TikTok just to try and focus on other things. But I think having what was a 2-year-old at the time running around all the time. There's just not enough time to do it. So, but I did achieve that goal. So it's quite challenging to find the motivation to get more products on there, which is a bit silly really, because I know the more products I've got, the more chance I've got making sales. So 12 new products, 1 a month. I've got quite a big one, which I've been working on for a couple of months now, which is like a toddler learning thing. So I'm gonna get that finished and get that put on this month, and then I need to come up with some ideas. And the toddler learning posters are actually proved to be like my most popular like listing on there. It gets a lot of favourites, it has made some sales, so I'm glad I managed to do that. If you've got any ideas of what you'd like to see in the Etsy shop, let me know down in the comments. And also if you've got any like video ideas, anything you want to see from me, or any like TikTok, Instagram stuff, let me know. That still stands. Any ideas that you've got, anything you want to see. There's a lot going on behind the scenes at the moment. There's been a lot going on for a while. I'm hoping to be able to like share it all and documenting it as we go, but hopefully soon. But if there's anything else you want to see, let me know. We'll go for a walk in a bit, babies. It's really raining and dark. Any video ideas that you've got, I'll see whether I can do those as well. I've then got redesign and relaunch my website. So I've got a blog, which that's been going for about 8 months. And the hosting service that I've used isn't working for what I want. So it doesn't allow comments on my blog. It doesn't allow me to monetize it either, which, you know, if I can make money from this, then that is from the blog, then that's like the ultimate goal really. It's all well and good doing it, but I can't do it for free indefinitely. So the hosting site that I'm using isn't working. So I'm going to need to figure out how to move all of my blog and my website from the hosting site I'm currently on to a new one, and then just get it relaunched. And I then want to get 24 new blog posts this year, so 2 a month. Okay, so I did relaunch my website. I relaunched it in April. I'm actually quite happy with it, considering I've got no idea what I'm doing. I used WordPress. Now WordPress says it's for beginners, it's really easy to use, you don't need any prior knowledge. You do need prior knowledge. It took me hours and hours and hours of stressing and Googling and trying to figure out what I was doing to actually get the website to look how I wanted it. It's still not 100% there, but it does look, I like it. I do like how it looks, and I did learn quite a bit, because it says you don't need any knowledge of coding, but you kind of need like a little basic bit of knowledge, because otherwise you've got no idea what you're looking at. You've got like sidebars and widgets and all this other stuff. So I did manage to do that. I only got 16 new blog posts written, but I did move 20 over from the old site, which that was quite difficult as well. So I'm happy with that. Although I didn't get the 24 new ones, I have managed to get a whole new website. It does everything that I want it to do. I've got products on there for sale, I've got blog posts, I've got links to everything. It is really, really good, so I'm happy with that. Originally I was going for 2 a week, but while doing 2 YouTube videos and everything else, it just kind of got a bit too much, because obviously during the day I'm here all day with Baby Bell. At the moment she's entertaining herself, and as she's getting older she is doing that a bit more, so it's easier for me. But doing all of it in 1 week was quite a lot, with literally just trying to squeeze it into 6 hours a week when John was in charge of Baby Bell. No, she barely naps now, so there's no time to do it then. And now she does entertain herself, but she also wants to play. She's now figured out like playing with other people, so she does go off and entertain herself, but she also wants to play a bit as well. So haven't really progressed a lot with that. And she's not going to sleep until quite late. Oh, hello, come in and say hi. I think she dropped her nap about 2 weeks after that. There's no naps at all. There is literally nothing, no break at all. So that's probably why I've got a lot less done actually, because there are no naps. So there's just like literally no time. So I've had to make it all like a little bit more light on, yeah. I've had to make it all a little bit more realistic, so that's what I've done. And then just to continue growing my online community, so it is growing. It's growing slowly, but I am building up a good group of you guys. So that's been an interesting one. It's you see a lot of things about how to explode your social media presence and whatever. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it's very, very slow. It's been a slow trickle, but I did get 1,000 subscribers last year, which was amazing. So thank you to everyone that subscribed. As I said, Instagram picked up for a while. I think I gained about 600-700 followers in a couple of weeks, which was lovely. That's slowed down again, and TikTok hasn't really happened. So it is, again, it's growing slowly, and it's lovely to see like people chatting in like the comments and stuff, which is really nice on here, so that's good. And on TikTok. Instagram seems to be really difficult to grow on at the moment, so kind of focusing a little bit more on TikTok and YouTube. Baby Belle's now scribbling all over my goals. It's a good job this is just notes taken down from it. So then I've got health. So these first two, I've tried to make everything like SMART goals, so whatever it stands for. I know that one of them is measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. Can't remember what S stands for. These health ones are a little bit different and more difficult to measure because I've got get stronger and get fitter. So I used to be really fit. I used to be quite strong as well. Fell pregnant, lockdown happened, I was really ill, I didn't do any exercise. This is an interesting one. It's not really measurable. I'd say I am probably stronger. I've done a lot more working. A lot more walking. I didn't do as much weight lifting as I wanted to. I did do quite a bit, but not as much. Fitter wise, had COVID at the end of last year, and it's like completely wiped me out. When I try and walk up the stairs, I'm like, oh my god. So I don't know if that's because I've suddenly got really fit, or if that's really unfit, or if that's just a leftover of that. But it's difficult to measure that, really difficult. Had a really bad labour, and I've barely done any exercise for the last, it's almost 3 years. Like, I've been to the gym once in nearly 3 years, so that hasn't changed. Haven't been back to the gym. I do want to go back to it. It's at the moment still not feasible. I mean, I could leave Baby Belle with John and go to the gym, but when I have like 5 minutes to myself, I tend to try and get on with doing some work. So that's not happened. And also as well, like, it's a financial thing because of looking at wanting to move and everything like that. All of the money is going into that, so there's no spare cash at the moment at all. So I need to do something about it. I've already started. I'm doing 10,000 steps a day in January. It's 10th of January today. We're doing okay so far, apart from the 1st of January when it all went a little bit wrong, so I was really ill. That 10,000 steps a day challenge was really good. Like, I felt really good at the end of January because I'd done 310,000 steps or over that. I think it was like 330,000 I'd done altogether. It was amazing. I did feel good. Like, we were out. January is the worst month to do it because we were out just like in the rain and everything every day, but I did feel good and healthy and, you know, just better for it. So maybe I need to look at doing that again. Not hungover. I've hit 10,000 steps a day, but I need to get stronger and I need to get fitter. I can't keep going on like this. So I've got that on there. What that's going to look like, I don't know. Obviously started with the steps. I've been doing some at-home workouts. I'm a qualified personal trainer. I'm qualified in pre and postnatal exercise as well, so I think I'm going to start incorporating that into my YouTube and TikTok and Instagram stuff as well, because it just makes sense to use that knowledge. I have done a little bit of that on Instagram and like YouTube and TikTok as well. I've done like in short versions, so I've done some basic postnatal workouts and quite a few like healthy eating recipes and stuff. So I should probably get on with doing more of those, because that's like an everyday thing that I can share, and I forget to record it, or yeah, that's just it really. I forget to record it. Like, I'm making dinner. I'm obviously making dinner like nearly every day, so I should probably do that more to share it with you guys. And then I want to lose body fat. I want to drop 2 dress sizes. Out of all of the ones I failed on, this is the biggest one. I absolutely have not dropped 2 dress sizes. I might even be slightly bigger than I was when I filmed this, which is not ideal. It is not ideal, but there's nothing I can do about that now. I like to eat too much, and I obviously don't move around enough, so, and I really should sort that out. So I've not put a weight in there because obviously I'm going to be weight training, hopefully, which means that obviously muscle is more dense than fat, so I might not lose as much weight as if I wasn't weight training, but I do want to drop 2 dress sizes because I've put on a lot of weight. I weigh 4 kilos more now than I did when I was 39 weeks pregnant. That's how much I've been eating, so that needs to be sorted out. And this cough is doing me in. I've then got some stuff related to home. So the first thing I've got on the list is to declutter the house. In this house, we are terrible at buying things, putting them in a cupboard, and then not ever using them, not seeing them again, and then just going and buying the same thing again. So got some suspicions regarding ADHD, and that's something else that I will talk about in a separate video. I actually haven't talked about that in a separate video, mainly because like the wait times to get a diagnosis is ridiculous. So I actually went to the doctors like February last year and did all this like stuff, and it got passed over, and you do like a test and you have to give like real life examples of how it affects you and everything, and then that's it. It's just gone quiet. I've not heard anything, so there wasn't really much to talk about there because nothing was happening with it. And I don't want to be like talking about ADHD if it's not ADHD that I've got. I'm still waiting for an actual diagnosis, so that's one to think about. But as it stands at the moment, we need to declutter this house. So I need to declutter my wardrobe. Can you sit down? I have started doing that. I've started putting some stuff on Vinted because I found like £400 or £500 worth of stuff that I've never worn before. Because either I didn't like it and I didn't send it back, or it didn't fit me, I just forgot it was there. So I've been selling that. I don't know what happened there, but I've stopped listing that on Vinted. I've still got all that stuff in the wardrobe. So I should have watched this video back a couple of times, like through the year. I need to get on with that because there is still like pretty much £400 worth of stuff that needs to be sold. So okay, that's going to have to go on the to-do list. I've then got Baby Belle's wardrobe to declutter. So we did like her, I think it was like maybe 0 to 6 month stuff, stuck it all up in the loft. Haven't done anything since. So we've got bags and bags and bags of clothes that need to be sorted, and her wardrobe is just like bursting with clothes. So I'm going to get that sorted. Yeah? I've got Baby Belle's toys. I mean, you can see this used to be neat. There's now just toys stuck in there everywhere. That needs to be sorted. And then the kitchen cupboards. I started doing that. I started that yesterday, day before, and I'm going to do those as videos as well. So I have actually decluttered quite a lot. I sorted out Baby Belle's clothes, which I was going to sell because I think when I filmed this I was like, I'm definitely not having another baby ever, and now I'm like, actually something I want to consider. So we're not going to sell those, they just need to be vacuum packed and put away. Decluttered all the kitchen. I did a couple of videos of that. Sorted out her toys. Not that you'd know that now looking at it a year on, because they are a mess again. I'm sure I decluttered them again, but again, yeah, they all need sorting out. It was something that I was going to do before Christmas, and then obviously having COVID and being ill for like nearly a month, that didn't happen. So that needs to be done. But yes, I have decluttered a lot of stuff in this house. It's probably all built up again. Actually, it can't have done. It can't be that bad. If you want to see videos of other... Can you get out of the way for a second? If you want to see like decluttering videos, please let me know, because we have got loads of decluttering stuff coming up. And then we need to get the house in a state ready to sell. So we've been talking about this for a couple of years. We're trying to decide whether we're going to sell or whether we were going to get an extension. And we've decided that we're going to sell the house and move into like what will be our forever home. But there's quite a few bits in the house that need doing just to get it up to like a standard to sell. We've been working on it slowly, like we've done this room. There's loads of stuff that's been done in this house, but there's still quite a bit to do to get it up to that standard. So we're going to do that, and then obviously, so yeah, we need to get everything finished in here, get it up to a decent standard, find our forever home and sell this place and then move. So we did We spent a lot of time, like literally every weekend for about 4 months, getting everything ready to get the house on the market, and then the housing market went to shit. Like literally, interest rates were like through the roof, no one was buying anything. So this is an ongoing thing at the moment. Selling this house and moving, like wanting to sell this house and moving, is an ongoing thing. It's been going on for bloody forever. We have not moved. There is no sign of that happening anytime soon. Hopefully I'll have an update on that soon, but because the housing market is starting to sort itself out. But that's it really for all I can say for that at the moment. So, and again, I'll probably talk about that in like separate videos, because that's going to be quite a big thing for this year. Obviously moving is like massively stressful, and that's why we want to move into our forever home and then never move again, ever. I don't think, maybe have you got any goals? No. I mean, obviously we've got a few that we're going to do with Babybel, so she's going to be potty trained. So she did potty train. It wasn't much, you know, it wasn't long after this video. And it was easy. I was like not looking forward to it, but it was easy for us. So I'm, yeah, Babybel's done better than me with hitting her goals. I mean, I'm sure she will be out of nappies by this year. I don't think she's going to start nursery this year. I think she's going to start in January. It's January next year now. She hasn't started nursery. She was due to start nursery, and then all the funding and stuff changed, and it looked like it was going to cost us £50 a day just to send her in for a couple of hours. So we've looked into 2 days ago, we've had a meeting with another child setting, with another childcare setting. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done. She's 3 now. She needs that interaction with other kids, and I need that time because she's been with me pretty much every single day. But she has been with me every single day for the last 3 years, and like pretty much all day. So she's out with John at the moment. She's gone to Aldi because I just wanted to, like 10 minutes, it was longer than 10 minutes, but I just wanted 10 minutes to film on my own without the interruptions, because otherwise it just takes even longer. So that's done. So that's it. Babybel hitting the camera, spatial awareness of me. But let me know in the comments if you've, so that's it for the goals on there. I haven't really set anything for this year. I think it's just like the same really, because I think I've struggled where I've not been very well. I've just been struggling with any sort of motivation for any of it. So there aren't any goals, which I'll be annoyed about next year when I can't go back and look at it. So I'll probably have to go through like that video again, because they're pretty much the same goals. I still want to do the same things. So, but yeah, there we go, guys. That's it. They're pretty much a failure, but we are making progress. So as usual, really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like and a comment and hit that subscribe button. Makes us really happy. Lets YouTube know the videos we're sharing to other people. We'll see you next time.